What's up, guys? Anthony here for Rev3 Games with Jon Rettinger from Technobuffalo. You're a man of many mobile devices, I'd imagine.
Multiple mobile devices.
Yeah. So with an all-encompassing tech show and like all these mobile devices, I'm sure you've wasted a lot of time on some mobile games.
Yeah, way more hours than I want to admit. So some of the favorite games we picked what are the 5 best games on mobile devices?
Yeah.
It's a tough one to pick.
Yes.
It's like, what are your 5 favorite desserts? There are too many delicious options. So I picked 5. Let's start with number 5, Temple Run.
Okay. Temple Run, of course, that sort of prototypical, archetypal, like one-switch running game, like the Twitch runner. What makes Temple Run like the best of that genre for you?
So it might have been my love of Indiana Jones, but I kept waiting for the big boulder to start coming down. It's an easy game. It's a great way to waste, 10, 20 minutes, depending how much time you have. You flick and you rotate. It's very easy to play. Graphically, it's pretty nice looking, and I've enjoyed it.
Good waiting in line game.
Perfect.
Good 10 minutes to kill game.
Yeah. Perfect. I got ready on time, waiting for my wife to finish.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll find, I think, on this countdown a lot of games have super similar interaction on the iPhone.
I'm a simple man.
And it's all about the theme that goes with the game, right? The visual theme. And I think your number 4 choice exemplifies this too.
All right, so coming in at number 4, Infinity Blade 2.
Yes. This game is the prettiest. It's the shiniest coat of paint on the most simple interaction, I think, ever.
Yeah, it's the supermodel of games. It's gorgeous to look at. There's very little below the surface.
But it's great because you can go through and you can do, especially in Infinity Blade 2, where they added the different paths you can go in, where you can just kind of take those little upgrades. It adds that grindiness.
It does, and the controls are, so hard to master. You got taps, and then you have swipes.
What?
There's swipes and taps.
On one device?
It's almost impossible to figure out how to play this game.
Oh, but it is good, you guys. It is good, regardless of how simple it is. Okay, so number three is my perfect mom game, actually.
Yeah. It's funny, I actually played with my mom. Number 3 is Words with Friends, and I've never done it on the airplane.
Never once.
Not that
Safety first. This is good because, for me, this game takes the place of calling a lot of relatives I don't want to talk to. If I can play Words with Friends for them once a week, take one turn, they feel like they're keeping in touch.
So now all my relatives I play this with I'm gonna get phone calls for the next week. So that's why you want to play Words with Friends with me.
But there's something great about this because it's the simplest thing in the world. It's easy for everyone to pick up. It's even with things like Infinity Blade and Temple Run, you need to have some sort of like gaming reflexes.
Absolutely.
But this is just Scrabble. Like everybody knows Scrabble.
You innately know how to play it. It's easy. You can chat, you can interact, you can have fun. You can play, you can make a turn, then wait and come back. There's no time frame. It's the perfect way to waste either 5 minutes or 5 hours.
Number 2.
All right, so coming in at number 2, and I know that I'm going to catch some heat for this. Mega Man X.
You're a horrible person. You're a horrible person.
Listen, it reminds me of a simpler time. I know that I can't have my simple red A and B buttons and my 4-way joypad that I love, like my NES controller, but it reminds me of a happier time in my life.
So I'm a big Mega Man fan. I love Mega Man X. Here's everything that's wrong with mobile gaming. Microtransactions, literally to win the game.
All right, so you make a point. I'll admit that, but just like life, it's not all about the destination, it's about the road. I like to just play it. I'll play the levels before I get to microtransactions. You can go through and put some high replay value. Come on, it's fun. It's Mega Man on the iPad.
It's a lovely journey down a very well-manicured toll road, is what it is. And I disagree with you, but that's okay. It's your list. Let's hear what the top mobile game of all time is.
So the number 1 mobile game, so we've run through games that are graphically pretty, are classic games. This one's actually a game that I don't think you'd ever even heard of. This one is called Tap Defense. It came out, I believe, when the first App Store launched, so it must have been, 2008? It's a simple tower defense game, so incredibly addictive. It did get kind of screwed up with microtransactions a couple of versions later. If you're looking for a free game, a great way to waste some time, Tap Defense has got to be it.
Tower defense is amazing because even if you don't identify as being a tower defense fan, or you don't even think that you like tower defense games, if they can get you to open it,
oh, it's done.
2 hours are gone.
It's the gateway drug of games.
Absolutely.
As soon as you play it, you get that person like, I'm not going to let you near my tower, no matter what it is. I have spent many times doing this when I should have been paying attention. Just making sure those little zombie devil guys are coming nowhere near my tower.
So there you go, the top 5 mobile games of all time from Mr. Jon Rettinger. Technobuffalo. It's youtube.com/technobuffalo. That's easy enough.
Easy, right?
Yeah, totally. So go subscribe there and find out all about technology in its many forms. This is like I'm a wizard, but I'm talking about technology. I don't know why I'm doing this.